Hello and welcome to Teach Me Money Methods. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to start your career as a virtual assistant. We're going to be showing you the most popular websites that you can start offering virtual assistant tasks and jobs and getting hired and found by people that need your assistances. So let's jump into the video real quick. So the first one, a logical one, especially if you're starting out, right? So the video topic is how to start out as a virtual assistant. Well, going to Fiverr, Fiverr.com will allow you to post your services and get hired kind of as a one-off job. And it can certainly get you some momentum and get you started with this career as a virtual assistant. Now, as you can see, if you go over to Fiverr and you just type in, go into fiverr.com and sign up and all that. I'm actually I'm a seller as well. But I'm actually in as a buyer right now. You'll go over here and there's all these different menu items, topics, right? So if you come over here to business and then you come over here, you'll see that they actually have a virtual assistant, space, right? So you click on the virtual assistant space, okay, and you'll see that they have 23,368 services available, okay? So what that means is that there are 23,000 services of people that are posting virtual assistant jobs that they will do for people that are needing help, okay? Other employers. And so there's different topics, there's administration type tasks you can offer, research tasks, there's research and data entry type stuff, file conversion, customer support. If you need someone to handle your phone calls for 24 hours or for a week or a month, there's monthly packages. There's people you can sign up for and pay them like a month's salary up front on Fiverr, and then they'll handle your calls and that sort of thing, right? And then you call center and calling, skip tracing, all kinds of stuff, right? And so you can use the filter tools and stuff, but looking at it from a perspective of, I want to make money as a virtual assistant, you can come in here and look for different ideas of what, appointment setting is popular. And you just start opening some of these up. And this one has one order in the queue, their basic package. They'll call 100 leads and set appointments for you. That's $60. $120 package and $325 package, right? So they already have an order in their queue. They've had 30 reviews. So they've probably had about 75 to 100 jobs. Let's just be modest and say they've had 75 jobs times their $60 times $60. So they've made $4,500 minimum on this job. Of course, they've had standards and premiums in there, so they've made more than $4,500. But I'm just showing you what the minimum, what they're able to do, doing this. So come back over here, and then we just kind of look at a couple other ones. I'm just going to pop open some and see what types of orders we have in their queues, right? So come back over here. This person has one order in their queue and they want a discussion before, but they'll do file conversions, formatting, design, edit Microsoft Word documents, and that sort of thing. We have another one over here. They have 2 orders in their queue and they start at $15 per gig. And then we look at another one. This person has 4 orders in their queue. They start, they'll make 10 calls for $10. Then they have 50 calls for $45 and then 100 calls for $85. So you can see they have 148 reviews, 5-star reviews. So you can see that, on this first page, you just keep going down, midway down. Here's a real estate related one. They have an order in their queue, $50, $100, $250. So as you can see, if you go down here, you're going to see all these, they have people hiring them. And so this is definitely a good place that I recommend to start if you are going to get into becoming a virtual assistant. This is a good way to start. See, this person has 6 orders in their queue. They start at 20, 50, and 100. So as you can see, you can definitely offer your virtual assistant offerings on Fiverr to get some traffic and let Fiverr do the selling for you. Let Fiverr bring in the traffic. And as a Fiverr seller myself, I don't do any outreach at all. I've never advertised ever my gigs on Fiverr to make money. And, it does work. If I go into selling and then go into analytics right here. I haven't been selling in the last few weeks on this account, but you can see I've made $5,485 on this account from 271 orders. My average selling price is $27, right? So like I said, I have all mine on pause right now. I'm not currently selling on Fiverr, but you can see every time I turn on my services, I make money. I made $916 in November on Fiverr. Okay, so anyone can do this. I made $400 in October. September was I pretty much took the month off, but I did make $120. I got a $20 worth of tips actually. And then I had another big month in August at 633, and then over $1,000 in July with $36 in tips. So as you can see, I've made money almost every single month this year. I currently have them all on pause right now because I'm working on a lot of other business ventures. But I can certainly come back to Fiverr anytime I want to, make $500 to $1,000 that month. And people certainly make much, much more than that. But this is just from doing it part-time, very, very part-time, limited hours, not even an hour a day, and making, $1,000 last month. So moving on real quick. So some of the other places that you can get started with offering your virtual assistant services, right, is Upwork. Upwork's a really, really good one. This is worldwide. So this is probably the biggest site that I know of that has employers and employees merging together virtually. People from the United States can hire people from anywhere in the world, and vice versa. Anywhere in the world can hire people from the United States and hire, it's just a really great platform. You can come in here from Upwork, and I've hired people on Upwork. I haven't offered my own services, but I've hired a lot of people on Upwork and have had pretty good experiences. So you can come in here and there's writing, admin support, customer service, and all that sort of thing, right? So you could come into admin support. So another way of saying virtual assistant is administrative support. And then you can say, I need someone for data entry. I need order processing, project management, online research, transcription, virtual administrative assistant. So, a virtual assistant offers pretty much all this stuff, but you can get very specific if you just need data entry type stuff, or if you just are looking kind of more on the broad, then you go to virtual, right? In short term, things like that. So this is for somebody, this is what an employer would be doing to try to find you, right? And I just need an entry level person, right? And so then they're going to start throwing some profiles at you, right? And then you sign up your account and you can actually start looking for virtual assistants. You can also come in here and just say virtual assistant. You can say virtual assistant, and then you can see right now it has mine filtered by United States only because I live in the United States, but you can click that off and then you'll get all kinds of different stuff, $30 an hour, $25 an hour, anywhere from, $5, $6 an hour, all the way up to $50 an hour, right? So depending on where you're at with your skill set and probably what country you're from will determine what you're going to be able to offer on the platform. But as you can see, there's a lot of people. I mean, this person's a virtual assistant, office manager, and a nurse. And they're from the United States, and they also offer services for $25 an hour. They probably do this part-time. They probably go and do their day job as a nurse, and then they come and do a little bit of part-time virtual assistant work, right? So Upwork is a really, really good one. And then if you go over to Google, type in people per hour, you'll see, and I've also been a seller on this site and hired people on the site as well. It's a lot like Upwork. It's just a little bit less known than Upwork. We come over here to people per hour and then go to virtual. They even have a virtual assistant, a little link here, hyperlink. It's going to automatically take you to virtual assistant type jobs. So these are people that need your help. They need a virtual assistant's help. This was posted a day ago. I need a virtual administrative assistant, right? For $202, they probably have a task that they need done. And, they had 38 proposals and people adding it to their favorites and such. Needed virtual assistant 4 days ago, virtual assistant, personal assistant, all kinds of stuff, right? So here's a whole long list of virtual assistant jobs that you can put in for So yeah, that's another good place that you can go. And then let's see here. There's another site here that I found, remote.co, and they have all kinds of different, see all remote jobs. So these are all different jobs that are being posted that are remote work, and you're welcome to go through here. Administrative assistant work, virtual assistant, Profit Factory, 1 week ago, 9 hours ago. So here's another site you can go to. And then Indeed.com is another really good one. I'm not sure if this is an international site or not, but it certainly works well, and you're able to just go in and push a virtual assistant, and you're going to get a lot of stuff that will pop up as well. And the good thing about here is a lot of times that they will actually have the dollar per hour that they're going to pay. Okay. And then we come back over here, and then another one that I've used when I was looking for some not virtual assistant jobs, but some remote work jobs. This flexjobs.com is very legitimate, and they actually do require a payment. There's a service fee, so you actually do have to pay. I believe it's like $15 a month or something like that, but in order to be a member of the platform, because they actually host exclusive jobs that are not posted anywhere else, and they really are real jobs, and you'll be able to go and find specific remote work from this website. And so this is a really good one. I've actually used it, and it actually is legitimate. So I do recommend it. And then finally, just kind of looking at what your average salary of a virtual assistant is. So on payscale.com, we're looking at about 15, and this is United States related. So obviously the dollar amount is going to be related and scaled to what country you're from. So go ahead and type in Google, virtual assistant salary from then your country, right? But a lot of times just the average virtual assistant, because a virtual assistant, you're able to, offer a service from anywhere in the world, and it almost doesn't matter where you're from. You can still demand these United States wages per hour if you're from another country, because that's like the going rate. That's the average, right? People are going to expect to pay around this for a virtual assistant. So around almost $16 an hour is the average in the United States. And then if you come down, you can see that anywhere from 10 to 25, almost $26 an hour is normal. And then you can see down here, so total pay for the annual pay is $21,000 to $59,000. So it is a pretty good salary for an entry level type position. You can make some good money as a virtual assistant. So hope you enjoyed this video and it brought you value. If you've ever been interested in offering virtual yourself and your skills as a virtual assistant or administrative assistant for that matter, then I hope this video helped you out, gave you some tips, gave you some places to search, gave you some places to start. You can also do multiple of these sites, right? So you can use Fiverr and Upwork and People Per Hour and FlexJobs. Go ahead and use all of them. So to build up your portfolio and get to that point where you're full-time doing virtual assistants, right? And so if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any further videos where I offer just nothing but value, and I look forward to seeing you viewing the channel more. So until next time, take care.